Yo, what is up, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another P Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we've got some great information for you guys, especially if you love Xenoblade Chronicles 2, brand new patch notes, plus ARMS version 5.0 is ready for everyone to download. Got a brand new character and a lot more, so let's go ahead and get right into this. So ARMS version 5.0 update is now available, adds a brand new fighter. Her name is Dr. Coyle. Meet the genius director of the ARMS laboratory. So she's the one who created Helix. Nintendo has released the version 5.0 update for ARMS, adding a brand new playable fighter, Dr. Coyle, a new stage, and 3 new ARMS plus more. Let's check out the full patch notes here, guys. Play the Grand Prix at level 6 or higher as someone other than Dr. Coyle and see what happens. New ARM Lockjaw added, new ARM Perbola added, and new ARM Burchuck added, and I probably butchered all of those, terribly sorry. Got a brand new stage like we talked about for the Grand Prix level 6 and lower. The computer will now get stronger as you get deeper into the Grand Prix. For Grand Prix level 7, the computer will now start out strong right from the first match as usual. You can now view stats from previous party crash events in stats, added new badges related to Dr. Coyle, fixed an issue in online play where the healing area collected by HP juice would sometimes shift position, adjusted abilities of some fighters and ARMS as follows. So Lola Pop has adjustments: Whammer, Kablammer, Blorp, Scorpio, Scully, Gusher, Megawatt, Megaton, Toaster, Sparky, Chilla, Blub, Buff, Roaster, Nad, Slapmander, Slammander. All of those have had various buffs or debuffs, so you need to make sure you check that out. I'll probably have a little patch note up on here for you guys as well. And guys, I'm seriously interested in getting back into ARMS. Like, I need to get back into ARMS. There's just too much great content for me to skip out on this game anymore. All of it for free, all of the updates, all of the new ARMS, all of the new stages they've added, all of the new gameplay specific features in terms of the badges and more stuff that they've done with Grand Prix. Everything's been free since the game has launched. So you purchase the game, you get all of that content. I need to go back into it, so at least Nintendo sees that the numbers in terms of people playing online or just people generally playing the game are increasing. Now, I talked about on my last video about ARMS, talking about the version 5.0, that they did get an increase in sales in terms of Japan. The game actually crept back up into the top 20, selling more than 10,000 units in Japan. So that's really good that people are still finding out the game. And I think that it's selling steadily here in terms of North America, but overall I just need to get back into it. I think the combat is really fun. They've actually fine-tuned things more with the combat, fixed a lot of the different issues that some people were having with the game, and I think it's ready. It's time that we all get back into ARMS, man. Dr. Coyle looks amazing. I don't know if she's going to overthrow my main girl Twintel, because that's my main in the game and I don't really use anybody else. Sometimes I use Ribbon Girl as well, but Twintel's my main one. But we'll see. Dr. Coyle looks awesome. She has some teleportation jutsu in there or something, kind of like Ninjara, but she like is invisible or something like that. Really cool stuff here. She looks awesome. And yeah, she's the creator of the ARMS laboratory, so she created Helix, one of the other fighters. And I'm telling you guys, there's a comic coming with ARMS, and I honestly think that there's going to be some type of story mode expansion, or at least in the second game, ARMS 2, that there's going to be a brand new story mode or campaign that you can play in the game, just because they have the characters, they're starting to build the lore, they're starting to build around it. Before, it was just at its grassroots level as far as what it is, and now there's actually more stuff coming into the play in terms of backstory and characters and everything. So I honestly think that Nintendo is putting together something pretty cool when it comes to ARMS, whether it's in a sequel, in a campaign story mode, or it's an expansion that they add on to ARMS. I can't wait to see the future of this franchise. So what do you guys think about ARMS in terms of the gameplay? Dr. Coyle, have you guys tried her out at this point? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is officially content complete. There will be no more DLC coming to the game. So if you're wondering if Nintendo has more DLC plans for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, well, you'll be wrong, because Nintendo's own Mr. Anuma has put that topic to bed. In a recent Famitsu interview, Mr. Anuma states that the release of the Champion's Ballad DLC for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is complete, and of course, you know that work has already begun on the next Legend of Zelda title, which they really need to focus on that. I cannot wait to see. I already cannot wait to see what that is all about. So Breath of the Wild in terms of DLC is over with. Now there still might be some patches. They didn't really specify that or not. But Legend of Zelda, in terms of actual content, they've moved on. They're going on to the next game here. And like I talked about before in a previous video as far as ideas, that's why this is so exciting to me. Why I'm so excited, even though we know nothing, is because this engine, what they've done with Breath of the Wild, the formula, there's so many more things that they can do. And that game was already amazing. Breath of the Wild is already an amazing experience that's really good. It's one of the best games that I've ever played. But there's so much more potential within the gameplay foundation that they've laid out in terms of climbing, the motorcycle that you have in the game. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that you can do. There's more content that they can do with the armor. There's better ways that they can implement a quick swapping system. There's better ways that they can implement RPG elements into the game, because it does have some light stuff here and there. So this can really go anywhere, guys. And that's why I think the next Legend of Zelda game that drops is honestly going to pass up Breath of the Wild. I mean, maybe not in shock factor, because we'll know that it's going to be this style, but at the same time, in terms of refinement, gameplay, smoothness, everything like that, I honestly feel that this next Legend of Zelda is going to be something to really be excited about, something that's really going to shine and be one of the best Zelda games again of all time. Honestly, if they put like the story and everything, if all that wraps up together in terms of pure gameplay and just how it looks and how it runs compared to what they did with Breath of the Wild, I honestly think that this one's going to be a lot better, because they're so much more familiar with the hardware. They know what they're doing now. They don't got to worry about a Wii U version. So man, I cannot wait to see what they have for it. So what do you guys think about the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild not getting any more DLC? Are you still playing through? How are you enjoying it? How do you like Breath of the Wild? What are you hoping for the next game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the most exciting piece of news, at least for me, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 version 1.1.1 update is now available, and there is a slew of great things, especially if you bought the season pass. You get some nice items with that season pass, but even if you didn't, they had a lot of fixes in here. In addition to that, the mini map, that's probably the biggest thing that's been fixed. Looking for quests, searching, just using the map is so much better after this update. But let's go ahead and get into the full patch notes here so you guys can be informed on what's going on. So Nintendo has released the version 1.1.1 update for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which adds an easy mode for Tiger, which is really good, the mini game that lets you upgrade Poppy, a brand new mini map size, and other improvements. Let's go over these patch notes so we're all informed here. So fixed an issue occurring in the Gourmet regular quest one step ahead, where acquiring the healing herb quest item at 12 caused the item to fail to be counted in the quest log, preventing completion of the quest. Fixed an issue occurring with the Gourmet quest, a young man's prize, where acquiring the Snow White Rhino quest item at 7 caused an item to fail to be counted in the quest log, preventing completion. Fix an issue occurring in the normal regular quest riddle on the wall. Fix an issue occurring in the Percival Blade quest. Fix an issue occurring in the Gorg Blade quest. Fix an issue occurring viewing Something Common movie in Chapter 1 encounters. Made adjustments to improve the stability of performing certain actions. Due to these adjustments, time required for skip travel and loading event cutscenes has become longer in some instances and shorter in others. So that's interesting. They said made adjustments to improve the stability of performing certain actions. So I guess it did help out some when it comes to loading times, and other times it's a little bit longer. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. The Pro Controller can now be used when the Joy-Con controllers are attached to the system in tabletop mode. Added an easy difficulty for Tiger minigame. Added a new size of map to the mini-map. Pressing X when in the field to open the skip travel screen, the map of your current location will open. Added functionality to allow players to receive the second round of items associated with the expansion pass. Another thing with the whole mini-map is that it actually shifts over depending on where you're looking, so you can see the rest of that map. So like when you go over the overlay on the screen, they have multiple sizes of that overlay, and it'll also shift to whatever direction you're looking. So if there's a quest, or if there's something that you want to see there, you'll be able to see it. It'll be whatever direction you're going in instead of just one overlaid thing. So the mini map is so much better with the multiple options. Then also the skip travel by pressing X, it just goes right to your direction, so you don't get crossed up as far as where you're at or confused. It is much better playing the game, and I'm so glad I kind of waited to play the game when I found out that they're going to be doing an update and we're going to be getting new crystals and stuff for the expansion pass. I was like, you know what, I can just power level in this one area, and then once the update drops, I'll go through the quests and stuff like that, because that was the one thing I was having issues with, was the map, and kind of fumbling around with that and fumbling around where to go as far as where I was. And now that they fixed that, it's definitely going to be much better. Plus, I got a lot more crystals, got some overdrive protocols that I need, and a legendary core crystal if you have the season pass, plus some rare crystals as well. Really dope for people. And the 30,000 ether for Poppy, that's amazing as well. I am going to apply those as soon as possible. So what do you guys think about this update here? I am absolutely loving it. I'm going to get down in some Xenoblade Chronicles today, man. You guys are going to have content, don't worry, but I'm going to be playing that quite a bit. So what do you guys think about everything here in terms of the updates in addition to the season pass and what they've added to the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.